Hi, my name is Olivia and this is what I learned in Mr. Lane's art class.
Learn to dance. That.
Hello, my name is Mason. I used the skill of acceptance for this project. I messed up many times, but I accepted it. My drawing of Starry Night helped me to blend color, use markers, and to change the scene. I will use acceptance when I make a mistake. I will just accept it.
Hello, my name is Jared and I will be explaining what I learned in art class. One thing I learned in art class is to observe. As you can see, I observed the photo of the wombat.
My name is Morgan and I want to share with you what I learned in art class. We used the skill observation to create this piece. We took the highlights and shadows and painted them in our painting to make them look 3D. This skill can be used in the future for jobs and everyday activities. Our still lives were the most important piece we made in art class. Thank you for watching.
This is my artwork posted beside me. I have learned a lot from my amazing art teacher, Mr. Lane. I have learned that by looking at something 3D can be drawn 3D.
Hi, I'm Madison from Mr. Lane's art class. This is one of my artworks. I learned how to paint 3D objects in Mr. Lane's art class. I can use this skill in my future by having to paint a project in art schools. I'm going to tell you what I learned in art class. I learned to stretch and explore by taking a risk. My art was most meaningful by the shadows of figures and painting small objects. After painting this, I started noticing more shadows. Now let's party. My name is Madison and I want to show you what I learned in art class. The skill I used was observation. We saw the highlights and shadows and painted them into our paintings. That is why it looks 3D.
Our still lifes are important. We saw everyday objects, painted them, and mixed colors to get the right shadow.
Yes, and we will use envision after art because when you see art it can be a different meaning than your friend. And you can imagine how it will change.
This is my pumpkin design. For this picture I used envisioning, which means I have idea I can't see, but I planned many ways to show my image. I hope you enjoyed my animation. Thank you for watching.
Hey Sarah, can I have a pie?
Hi, my name is Colby and this is what I learned in art class this year.
The second thing I learned is I used different colors to make things look more in-depth. Finally, I learned how to stretch and explore by taking a risk.
That's all, folks.
My name is Cameron. I'm going to show you my work of art. I'm just going to play golf.
Hi, my name is Keelan Swezzy and I will tell you what I learned in our class.
In this painting, I used engage and persist by working through frustration. I did this artwork in the 5th grade, and it's the most meaningful to me. I will use this skill in the future by striving and not quitting during frustration. Bye-bye.
Hello, I'm Millie. This is one of my art paintings.
Hi, Millie. Is this one of your still life paintings?
Yes, it is. It is helpful because I can compare it to my future art.
I agree because it has a very still yet colorful texture.
This will help me imagine how I will change something.
Stop. Have you seen the still life made by Jonathan Howden? It shows to take a risk. When you run a test and you don't know the answer, then you take a risk, then go back and try to make it better.
Hi, my name is Cole Wright, and this is what I learned in art class.
One thing I learned is how to use tools from developing craft.
The second thing I learned is how to create a mood with my art. I made a lot of pictures that created a mood. For example, the painting in the background created a mood of power.
The last thing I learned is to experiment with my art. I tried to do as many different colors and do a lot of different kinds of art.
Those are the things I learned in art class.